So how's it going? So thought I'd do a live video since they took out where I could just do my short videos. Working on the Coyote motor. I've got the Mustang back, and it's right here. Under the hood looks really good. I can't pop it right now. It's kind of raining out here, and I'm not gonna move the vehicles, so I'll have to do that in a minute. Now, there's that Camaro. There's the TA. There's some really good shops in Texas. I was quite disappointed working on this one. I guess 3 different shops worked on it, and it's the small things, but it's bad. The K member, I got it switched out, put in the new one. The bolts were loose. These were hand tight, the motor mounts. I get over here, there's a bolt that doesn't match. There's a bolt missing. There's a bolt missing. And you can tell there's never been a bolt on either spot. Look downside there. That one's not even tight. And I mean, this guy spent good money. He hasn't taken any shortcuts. This is a brand new Coyote motor with a Whipple supercharger. This is the C6 6-speed transmission. Cold air box, nice headers. I did have to patch this one where it was caved in. I cut it all out, welded in a patch. The patch is actually thicker than the rest of the exhaust, so it should be just fine. He was complaining about the rack leaking. So I take it apart, and he said, I need new fittings. I can't get it to seal up. Well, of course you can't get it to seal up. It's not even the right fitting for a rack. Here's the other one. Thread stuck to it. The rack is completely stripped, which is fine because the rack was already, it's broken in half. But it's fine now. But to pay all that money to a high-performance shop, and this is the work they did. And I wish I had the name of the places, but I could find out, but it's not worth it to me. Check your reviews on your shop before you choose a shop. Get with people that's actually dealt with them and had their work. All my custom work is word of mouth. I've got a dealership that refers people to me. The local parts stores refer people to me. This cat here, he's seen my cars. He lives in my neighborhood, and he wanted me to work on it. I'm charging him nowhere near what those other shops charge. He paid one of them just to button up some wiring, relocate the battery, and button up the wiring on the Coyote motor itself. I think I saw the receipt. It was like $13,000-$14,000 just for that. I mean, the shifter he has is a real nice shifter. Everything he's purchased has been top quality, top notch. Even the transmission lines, I love that adapter there and the way they're ran. Everything is nice. And then you have some crap like that go on. I'll show you other stuff. Let's see here. All these are the screws that came off the car. These are sheet metal roofing screws or siding screws with a rubber washer on it. Self-tapper. This is what they use for the grounds. All these were ground wires. The hell. Everything was just rigged up. These screws here, there was like 9 of them going across a real thick plate, screwing the fuel pump plate to the bumper on underneath, which looked like total crap. And all I had to do was pull on it and the whole thing fell off. And it was a high dollar fuel pump. So just make sure you check with the shop before you just take your vehicle there. Get references. There might be a local guy like me. You know, I've worked for shops. I've ran my own shop. It's, you know, I got burned out on it. And my car sat for a while. I was turning too much wrenches. Chad, you know, buddy up north, he knows the feeling. He used to be big into cars, and then he burned himself out. Got out of the business, started doing something else, and got back into it. And, you know, he always had a hot rod or something, and now he talks about getting one. You know you do. But he doesn't have one because, you know, he doesn't want to work on it. And I know it. That's why I switched my full-time jobs. But anyhow, find somebody who's decent and is going to do you a good job. Look into them. Do the background on them. Ask for references. Call them up. And go from there. But anyhow, so I've got to pull the K member out of the Mustang, put it on here, fix those exhaust bolts, redo some of the plumbing, and then this thing's ready to be inserted in. From there, I'll have to do the wiring, swap out the rear ends. I am going to put this rear end back in it, mainly because it's already a 5-bolt. This is a 4-bolt. So instead of going through the hassle, it'll be quicker just to switch the rear ends. And then we'll, once we get that switched out, do the 5-bolt conversion for the front. He bought new rotors, slotted rotors for it. Got to check out the radiator and stuff, see what all is going to be replaced. We'll have to make new brackets for the transmission cooler. Get it mounted back in there. And then she should be in business. So anyhow, comment, share, like. Let me know what you think. I'm going to start doing some live feeds. Finally got permission from YouTube to do them. It showed me I was qualified for it a long time ago, but I couldn't do it. I don't know why. So now I'm going to be able to do them. And I'd like to set up some, and when I go to the car shows and stuff, and do live feeds there. But anyhow, comment, share, like. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.